last, the truth about flying saucers. They're real, just as real as Santa Claus, that's what. And we've got 10,000 Allentown youngsters to back us up. They greeted old St. Nick as he made his first 1956 appearance. Santa greets his greeters with gifts and a gala party, as is his custom. The flying saucer carries lots more Christmas cargo than reindeer. Where are the reindeer? Why, back at the North Pole, honey. But don't you cry. Santa is still Santa. Christmas is still Christmas. And kids are still kids. 100 Hungarian refugees are welcomed by Governor and Mrs. Goodwin Knight as they arrive at International Airport for resettlement in the Bay Area. As the first contingent arrives on the West Coast, the welcome is especially warm for the fugitives who escaped with little more than their lives. Mrs. Knight is particularly touched by the plight of the children and displaced mothers. Some only recently in the center of Hungary's drab brutality are overcome at the sight of friendly faces and the unfolding arms of America. In the Golden State, a new life, and above all, the friendship of free people. It's not news when good neighbors go golfing. It is when they're heads of good neighbor nations. President Eisenhower and Prime Minister Laurent of Canada tee off for a friendly round at the Augusta National Club in a foursome which includes the Prime Minister's daughter and Ed Dudley, Club Pro. Mr. Laurent and his party stopped off for a brief sojourn while en route to Ottawa from Florida, where they had been vacationing. Ike had a better score than his distinguished guest, but in team play, they came out even. And the trip around, well, that was a breeze. Football's greatest individual award, the Heisman Memorial Trophy, is presented by Downtown Athletic Club President George Hall to Paul Hornung of Louisville. The handsome quarterback for Notre Dame, who's been tapped for pro ball, was selected for the honor in a poll of sports writers and announcers. An honor all the greater considering his team's poor showing on the gridiron this year. One of man's dreams, space travel, takes preliminary form in a Washington research center. The skin of the Earth satellite is buffed preparatory to its launching within the next 2 years. The sensitive electronic instruments which will send its messages back to Earth from 300 miles are put in place. They will tell the still little-known story of outer space as the sphere spins around the Earth at thousands of miles an hour. Exposed to undreamed-of stresses and temperatures of thousands of degrees, the satellite will be a supreme engineering feat, as well as a pathfinder into the realm of outer space. Here is a model of the 72-foot rocket that will carry the satellite to its orbit, circling the Earth as a minor moon and a prophet of things to come.